you are at. I hope everything is well. I feel very drained and tired today. So much has gone on. So I hope everything is enjoying the morning, the afternoon. So today I'm on my phone. I have a Zoom meeting, another Zoom meeting this morning, and I have to confront about some things. So it is what it is. I like it when people just come and go on or just watch, but that's how they say you get told. So, but I want to wait till I get a couple more people in here and find out what are your plans for the weekend. We'll discuss that, and we'll see how it goes. Tanse, CP, how are you? And how is Henry? Can you guys hear me? Am I okay? Can you see me? Oh, Dansei, Karen, Dansei. Yes, I didn't sleep well all last night, and having a dispute with a couple councils and the chief. Actually, 3 of the chiefs. So I'm very tired and drained. So, but we're gonna get through this. I hope your day or your morning is nice and cool. Sorry for the phone again. But once again, he's not here. I forgot to take my medicine again. I forgot last night, and that wasn't good. And a lot of things are taking a toll on me. Okay. Can you all hear me? I apologize. I'm not on the laptop. Okay, thank you. One, I do want to, I'm going to say this in front of a million of people. I apologize to Chulo and Dilihi and Sangha and Chulo if they thought I was coming off strong. So as you can tell my voice, because I've been raising it, and I don't like raising my voice. I don't like to argue But when I get my point across, I will. And when I defend someone, I do. It's called protecting. So, therefore, if they felt that I was being very negative towards them or anything, this is my totally apologies. So, trying to bring up a point, and it just got out of hand, which is unnecessary. But it's okay. We have to carry on to the next day and not dwell on it, because it's important not to have a lot of negative discussions, because it takes a toll out of a person. So what we're going to do is I'm left it alone. And so I dealt with it. It's taken care of. And I did an apology, because these are my children too. And I think that I hope that the apology is accepted. So, Danse, Nez, it's good to see everyone. Karen, Nez, CP, Henry. How is everyone doing? I hope everyone is doing good. So, here we, I had been up since 3:30 this morning. I had 2 Zoom meetings already. One with, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, John, with 10 other children that I had sponsored and took under my wing. So, and as to them, they know how I feel, and they say that everybody or things in life comes and goes, and if that shall be it, then it is shall be it. But there were some things said to, no, I don't have a cold. I lost my voice from arguing with councils and the chief, and I don't like to raise my voice at all. And when a point comes across, then I put my legal thoughts together. So, rainy here in the area. Yes, rain is good. It cleanses everybody. So, oh, many blessings for him and in recovery. I hope he is, I hope they got it all as they said for me too. They got it. Welcome, Levi. Where am I from? I'm the Creator's child. Yes, we should keep Henry's son continuous in the prayers, because the prayers are strong and they help. So, God willing, as everyone says, that, it would get better. So, excuse my eyes. Well, as things keep continuing up in the woods, Um, there's many things that are starting to come out more and more. And you're 18 and want to move to Peru. Well, you have to have your mind and your state of mind prepared for your journey. Welcome, Heather. Welcome. Okay, I understand. I understand. Welcome, Mohan. I went so fast. Oh, there it is. Many blessings to those that dropped in to come into the community. I wish you all have such a blessed day. Um, I will be doing a ceremony prayer and in a Zoom within an hour, I believe. So I wanted to come on here and just go ahead and say hello and see how things are, check up on everybody. Tansei, welcome in, welcome in. Thank you for subscribing. Oh, you're eating lunch. I wanted to say, I hope that when you're going for a hike or you're in the mountains or you're camping, please be careful. Put down tobacco a little bit. And Danse, Bob. No, I'm Lisa. Okay. Um, just remember, excuse me. I think I need to eat a lemon. Um, remember to, excuse me. I apologize. Before you travel, it's important that you be aware of your surroundings. Um, okay, Josh. No, the doll did not move because I could see it and I can feel when it's moved, whatever moves in my home. Those are my native dolls that were given to me when I was a little girl. So, and there is no evil in here. So please, if you're going to make accusations like this, you can leave. Okay? Don't say, Mike, how are you? Many blessings. Well, anyway, like I was saying, here we like to do things that are out in the world, correct? Um, Yeah, they were saying that my little protector dolls were moving their head, and I can see from here now. So, but you know how it is. So, anyway, um, when you are going out hiking, camping, you want to look at your surrounding of the area because it's important. And I think it's important that you do because, you know, there's predators that do come in and want to um, see what you're doing. But you also have to understand that things that will be coming and you don't want any cryptid or a satanic coming out. No, I'm not sick. I had a few council Zoom meetings, and for the defensive, um, I'll speak with you. I had to apologize, and so I'm doing it. I did it in the beginning of the live, so um, it's defending myself, protecting myself, and letting the council and the chief that, you know, who and what. So, but many things got misunderstood. So, on the beginning of the live, I said, but again, I apologize if I came off strong, but it's how I was, and I was trying to clear things. So, and I know everybody's busy, everybody works, or they have children they need to attend that are small, or they have other family members they're taking care of. So, um, so as I was saying, when you are camping out, make sure you line up around your car, around your campsite, and put down a little bit of tobacco and say a little small prayer because you want to enjoy your camping. You want to enjoy that family time. Don't say it to the newcomers. I am Elder Medicine Bear Claw, and things. I'm just here to, excuse me, um, things that have been presently coming. One of the councils had told me that there's been many approaching people in certain areas. So I encourage you to make sure to look at your surrounding. God, uh, my eyes feel the glasses get foggy. So, but it is. Oh, you grew up in Blackfeet Mountain, Res. Do you speak our language? Well, I hope everyone is doing well. Um, so, once again, you know, you are hiking in the mountains, like I said, just observe around you because you want to see um, many things that are, whether you see and you hear. So, you want to make sure you know what is in front of you. If you hear something is in front of you, so you need to I'm trying to talk and read comments. Um, one, the natives, we indigenous natives don't say the S word. It's like welcoming that, so it's really forbidden. So, anyway, like I was saying, when you are hiking, enjoy the scenery, the mountain, the trees, hug the tree. The tree has beautiful, priceless, good vibes. And it is really, really important that you enjoy out there. And welcome to all those that have been here. So, when the Satangas, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, they are like family. There are many different clans, and if you seen one, you're very lucky if you did, because it's we're in their territory. We have to understand many things that they will share with you if you allow it, or if you bring them gifts, they will also give you back. So you have to respect each other's. There is boundaries. The structures they make, you're not supposed to take them apart. You're not supposed to um, move them. And if you do it, it's just disrespect. So many times others say they're small village people, forest people, which is true. So the councils had informed me that I'm not supposed to speak of. Well, I do, and I'm going to continue speaking because it is important that others understand what we have here. And it is known that respect, if you respect them, they'll respect you back. But if you push them, they're going to get aggressive. So when you have many creatures, and there's many cryptids also, but a lot of things are living underground. And those are the ones you really need to be careful with. Because sometimes they live in caves, sometimes they live in small little holes that are been there for many years. You know, it's important to have that protection for yourself. I have been making medicine bags for many to protect them out there. Yes, I see that, Mike. And it's because it's spring break for some kids with nothing to do and the parents are gone, so but but it's okay. Oh, I bet. No, it's also like with the X's. If you see a small X on the ground, that does mean you're welcome. If you see a large X, many large X, one of them is to be a portal, yes. But then you can't, and I say this to many people, you cannot go under it because then you're going to get confused and you will sometimes get emotional and not understand. So we need to really pay attention. There are many researchers that go out and don't have experience, but they're trying to understand and learn as they go. So I would like to be I would like to inform everyone that does like to go in the woods or the mountains or caves. Please, you have to understand that there is many people that are just like us, that some are homeless and living, trying to live with the creatures. And it's going to be very difficult because then that's when you're not communicating properly. So, the Satangas, Bigfoots, Sasquatch, they are very important to Mother Earth. And there is other cryptids. There's the Wingalo, the Dogman, and the Rake, and then there's the S. So those are the ones that really like to be aggressive. Satangas and Bigfoot and Sasquatch, not really, unless you really push them. And they'll let you know when you're pushing them very hard. So if you want to be around cryptid, be careful because they will take you. They will take your soul. They will live in with you. They will attach themselves to you and come home with you. And that is not good for your family or if you live alone, because then you're going to start seeing things. Then you're going to feel that things are, that you're afraid. The Satangas have been showing themselves to, because they're interested in different humans. They see the behavior of the humans the way they are. So when you come across one, you're lucky you get to see it because they really don't show themselves unless they know you. You have to earn their trust. So it's very hard for many researchers to understand. Don't say JP, welcome. And if the more active is usually from maybe 12 to 6 or 12 to 5, they feel more that is their time because they know humans or sleeping. But they're also can read your mind, so you have to be calm and clear to able to enter their territory. So when things jump out and scare you because you thought you saw a branch or something, or the bush that you think, oh, what was that? What did I see? You know, there are different clans that have different colors, so their hair. Um, there are many different things that come around. The tree bands are many things depending how it could be family on sizes, or like the teepees too. They can tell you how many are together. Some are really long. It means older ones. So when you go out and you see a mound, please don't step on it. Respect, because it could be an elder that's in there, or it could be a young juvenile. It's a family of them, and they also too bury carcass because they want them to respect to heal and not be suffered because they're already gone. But it's to really not have human to see, but sometimes you can't help it. So does anyone have any questions? I'm going to try to not talk too much. I don't know how long I'll be on here. Let's see. Oh, I'm on my phone, in fact, because I'm waiting for the Zoom to pop up. When I have my Zoom meeting, we have many discussions that they say is not done with. So, and I don't raise my voice. I don't cuss. But when you get me mad, I bring my point and I bring it loud because I'm very protective and I give that source of information that is needed. I have been drinking some hot tea. I love warm water and lemon. And that's what I drink every morning. I've already had 2 cups. Oh, this is the reason why I lost my voice, for sticking up. This life is a test. We were never promised many things. Satangas and reincarnations, yes, they do. Do you believe in reincarnation? Do you think you become a spirit animal, or do you believe that you will be yourself again? Those who that are given or been blessed, and you know that when people gather together in powwows and they say, wow, why are they wearing that weird costume? It's not a costume. I was once a jingle dancer, and I didn't play the drums all with them, but I did play. many things in indigenous world are completely different from the outside. We believe living off Mother Earth, and I believe there are some that go off the grid to live off. So those who understand to live off the grid, then you have been in our shoes. No, you may not. I don't move them. I apologize, but you cannot. In life, some people just don't understand, and when you try hard to enjoy the world, some will take, wow, I can't believe this person is not doing right, and they're laughing because they're dancing in the powwow. Well, you know, all those dances mean something to the world. This means rain. This means bring community together. This means to accept what the Creator and Mother Earth gave us. So here, when I have my Zoom meetings, today, this morning at 3:30 in the morning, my husband woke up and he told me, "What is wrong with you? Why are you? I've never seen you scream like this." So this is what I do when I defend the families or the children or the community that I have become for this elder person that I am in the medicine to bring out to share to all. And then they tell me, no, you cannot share. Well, you know what? I'm old enough to speak for us. If I had the power that was given to me by many chiefs and other councils, then I'm going to speak. And I will defend. Even if you're not a non-native, I will defend. So I'm still here doing the things that's necessary for me to do, is to keep up. Just because you're American, you might be in love with a native girl, or the native girl into a white man. That's what we called non-relative. All the paperwork that I have to do, that's what I do. Some way to help them to get a home, the way to fight with the government, teach them what is really necessary, to explain what is in their surroundings if they're by the mountains or if they live in the woods. So many things have to be said. And if they are misled, then that is on them. You need to really, really pay attention, but sometimes they don't. Oh, sometimes it's really hard, and I think the only times out of my life, 5 times I had to raise my voice to speak up. And I will continue, like I told them. But many times, I explain, and they say, why do these white people want to become over here? You know what? Why do you say that? This is why this world has problems. They create the problems. You have to understand some people go in their own journey, or they lay their path the wrong way and they're not realizing it. But sometimes you have to really pay attention. So if you know someone that's giving you the guidance or the wisdom for them to understand, then fine. The Satangas are not gorillas. I'm sorry. Let me read some of this chats. I see we have more new people. I see. Oh, Chulo's in here. Oh, that's okay. I'm glad you're here. It's like I said early in the beginning of my live, I wanted to come and apologize out in front of the world. But again, I stand up for what's right when it comes to my children or the ones I sponsored. Mother Rainfeather taught me many things. So at Red Hawk, Riding Bull, Young Feather, Teresa, Jonathan, they all taught me, and these were very righteous people that I looked forward to and stood up with great pride. Much people don't understand that how I have the love for the Satangas and helping them with many different spirits to understand. So I came here to explain that I argued since 3:30 this morning. I'm tired. I've lost my voice. I'm done. But again, I have another Zoom meeting. Oh, my glasses keeps fogging up. I apologize. Let's see what else. Okay, if you choose your cremation or your, what did you say? Some people say they want to become a bird. So what am I talking about? If you don't understand what I'm saying, then it's not, you don't need to be here. Because those that know me and have been in my channel, they know what I talk about. So don't say Scott, many blessings. Henry, Nez, CP, JP, Nez, Josie, Jonathan, Gate Master, don't say, and those who I missed, I apologize for not greeting you. But I wanted to continue on what I was told since I was a little girl. They had told me never give up. You will be such powerful in giving the wisdom that I have in life as I get older when it comes to the satangas, the orbs, what they mean, which color is right, what is wrong, and understanding what the dog man is, a wingalo, a rake, and the S. I won't say it because indigenous natives are not allowed to say it. It is against our laws. Some, I know that there is a channel that I also sponsored, and he is a Navajo boy, well, man, and he says the word, And he searches up in Arizona, which is fine. But I just tell him, you know the laws. So if an elder tells you you are forbidden to say that, and you go against the word of an elder, you do get punished. But he has a channel that he's trying to allow the world to know and understand. And I have too been teaching him the ways. So, but he is a young native boy that's trying to understand the spirits of the paranormal. Sorry, I don't know what happened. That was I guess I have company. Not just indigenous, sweetheart. It is everyone. Every living being. Every human. Mother Earth connects with us, and she teaches us many things, gives us food, teaches us how to understand what is given on this earth. So we have to survive. She teaches us. We all have different sources, different family, relatives. And when you try to understand, and people say, oh, they're different from us. Well, some people have better structures, some people don't. But many have to come together. Yes, Mother Earth does. When you walk outside, okay, good example. I go outside and I smudge. I smudge over the plants. I give thanks. I smudge over myself, ask for healing, and continue to give the wisdom to others. I smudge the grass, the dirt, because I rather have everyone understand what Mother Earth gives us for medicine, for food, for comfort, a roof over our heads. But the only thing is that people forget, when you throw plastic, you throw cans, you throw wrappers, it's hurting her. So we cannot allow, we need to pick up all the garbage. And that is true, Game Master. That was another thing on our agenda. Speaking of, when you go gifting and you take them, if it's crackers, take the crackers out of the wrappers, put it in your bag or your pocket. Candy, take it out of the wrappers, put it in your pocket. We all we all have excitement and we forget. All I ask is if you, all of you, every human being, every indigenous, native or non-native, please pick up the rubbish. How would you like it if you were inhuman and you see you're destroying my home? You're hurting Mother Earth. You know, it's very powerful that Mother Earth can connect with us, putting many things everywhere in the trees. If it's a decoration, she'll allow it. But just the staple papers and stuff like that, it's hard. It's very hard and angry. Yes, correct. The Creator teaches everyone. It's just how you respond back. So when that's not nice to say. A human being is a human being. You have to understand that when a person is born, life continues. Everyone likes to say they have more power, even governments. I argue with the governments because what I have to do with my documents, it's the same thing. So we all try really hard to give them some kind of excuse me. Oh, where is the sorry, the sun with the glare of the car was in my eyes. Bonse, everyone that just came in, welcome to the community. Please keep your comments peaceful, because if you're not going to be peaceful and you're just throwing stuff out, either I or my monitors will give you a timeout, or if you continue with being bashing, you'll be removed. So again, everyone has disagreements. So if you have too many things that you're not control of, you don't need to have control. Now, as I was saying, mountains, woods, or even on the outside of the city limits, and then you have structures, a small town, and you have open areas where you can see woods. Yes, they will be there too, but I can't guarantee for how long because they move. I know that they like to keep to themselves, but if you push the wrong way, they will get aggressive. Especially if you have a juvenile that you're pushing, then you'll start hearing them call. But it's not good to whistle at all out there. And you have got to remember too, you can't say, here, come to me. I want to see you. No, you got to be careful what you say, because it's not, if you're thinking the Satanga's there and you're trying to commute, but it could be something else. And then when you saying those words, they're going to come in. And that's happened many times. But you have to always have peace in your mind. And you're protected as say your prayer before, put down tobacco to Mother Earth because you're walking on her. There has become more and more cryptid and spirits are starting to come out. And that is because either the cryptid has already took out already someone's part of their soul or something. So you have to realize that you don't want to be hypnotized. You don't want to be zapped. You don't want any harm coming to you, correct? So if you, okay, this is what I do. I have my husband, because on the border of Nevada and California, I go up 5 miles. And to go see my clan, I always step. When we park, I put down tobacco and I'll say a quick prayer. I will get up to the second tier and there's a stump where I sit. I get one of my smudge sticks, I light it, and I'm smudging myself, protecting me, asking Mother Earth to guide me. So there again, we have to make sure we are trying to communicate properly. When you are going to give a gift to the Satangas, you're also giving gifts to other creatures. Not just them, because I believe in sharing. It's important for them all to have some communication. They believe in all of them to communicate. They observe and they hear because they will inform them. They tell each other someone's news coming. Yatahe okansia inakayerekiga. Hello, greetings to my community. Hayolete, hello, and ciao ciao. I speak that too. I speak 9 languages, and 8 of them are indigenous native tongue. I can read and speak Spanish, yes. I picked that up as I was growing up and going to school. A lot of us elders had to understand German. I could speak very little German. I know that families say you need to continue and gather much information. How many of you in this community here has been in the woods gifting? ¿Verdad, JP? ¿Lo vas a comer con los todos? Gifting is when you take fruits, um, vegetables, fish, nuts, but there's only certain nuts they would eat, berries, things like that. See, this is what I do to my clan. And I have 3 different clans that are in different areas. Blackfeet Mountain Reservation. Yes, that's always first putting down tobacco. That is very important to always bring peace between you and them. Gifting in an area that you're going to tobacco. See, tobacco is like from your cigarette or fresh, loose tobacco, because it's a understanding, an offering from Mother Earth and you, and protecting. I'm not saying do a handful like this. You just a little bit, like you're seasoning your food. It's important. Majority of the indigenous natives do. Some just don't, but they do different things. Like they'll offer the water where somewhere something is dry there. But gifting is a privilege, and setting down a gift for one another. At mine, I always make peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I take out the crust. I also freeze watermelon, pineapples, berries, strawberries, and loose corn, and I freeze it in the water. So many elders know this, and we all speak of it. What do you mean, Debbie? Yeah, many researchers try to find what is there, and we know, but they don't. They're trying to understand. And that's where I do come and I explain. I can help many of them to understand what is there. So again, many things come and go, like I said. Um, oops, sorry. But there in my clans, I do. I I I gift them. I sing with them. I dance for them, and not all. What are you talking about? Are you talking something else besides the Satangas, Bigfoot, Sasquatch? Because there is a tribe that honors Sasquatch, and they pray over them. 1 second, I have to blind you. Okay, so give me a second. So they do speak to others and understand. Oh, you bought a new one?
What do you call it?
Nuh-uh. I apologize. Some, if the natives are, or they're usually distance from, they have their own acres and everything, and passed on. So they like to understand what is around them. Some of them don't. But the elders do. They can tell you many, many different things about them. I missed one. Yes, they've been here over thousands of years. They were also in the table with the creator of everybody. They were in the background in like a cave. So, but man-made, and put them out with the other creatures out, and just as it is there at the supper at the table. So you see, we at our reservation out there is, you can see it. We have a little museum there, and it shows them, the creatures, the satangas, all at the supper table with the creator. But the man-made took them out. So again, a lot of people say they just, that's fake. No. Mm-mm. I think I need to drink again to get my voice back. Excuse me. Okay, we're getting little children toes. Goodness. No. The only, like I said, the only time the Sasquatch can get aggressive is when a human is pushing him in more, like to corner him. That's the only time they would. I know, I see that. I appreciate all my monitors. I really do. The ones that we always worry about is the word that we don't like to say, and it starts with an S, because that has been all, and I'm telling you, that lives under the ground, and it comes out at night. Very some you will see them during the day, but they're like whitish gray. They are very gentle. Like I was saying with mine, I can communicate. I tell them plate with food to eat together. So I communicate sign language with them, and they do talk, they do speak. They can understand you. I guarantee they do. They have an elder, just like us natives. They have a medicine Sasquatch, Bigfoot, Satanga. Many of them have will wear the haxanye, we say. Some will be um, the nails or the bones, um, depending. It could be small skulls. That's saying that he works more with smaller creatures. And there are many warriors. So they become just like us humans. We have like soldiers. They have many that are or just family that protect their own kind. So you have to understand there's different, but they don't really like camouflage clothes. Now I know that my son's clan in the beginning didn't, but he has earned their trust so he can wear his camouflage. But if you mainly just come to any other source of area that there is a lot of activity, they they just they'll guard you. They'll be guarding you, or that's not the word I want to say. They're going to watch you because they're going to think you're government. So, and that's, they don't like, I know the three clans I work with over 40 some years, they say that military is no good. So it's really hard for them to, but they can feel you, they can read your mind, and they can smell you for miles. Oh, there's one of my sons, did he? So he knows. He has experiences, and he consults with me sometimes, and I explain if he doesn't know why. And I also give him alerts when something else. He's not just the only one. Like I said, there are 30 that I do have more of a communication with. So when it's time, when we speak of, and some of them have channels, some prefer not to. They just rather have that communication. So, and time, this is like I said, I argue constantly with some of the councils in different communities. So, this morning, I I've never raised my voice. I don't like to cuss because I think it's not necessary. If you're trying to communicate, you communicate straight to the point, not to allow the vulgar to come in, because then you lose respect for each other when it's that way. But believe me, when you're in the council and you speak, we really communicate and try to figure out how things are. So when others want to make it more, the other councils want to make it more than what it is, then they're trying to figure out what is coming. So understanding and providing the proper information, and it's being falsely accused, you're darn right I'm going to speak up, and my voice will get loud when I know I'm right. So I defend many of my family, And I had sponsored many of my family. Right now, the one is we're talking about the leisures of understanding why they are there and not to be removed. I'm fighting for that because there's no right for that person to remove anyone that has been there. I have many councils, many chiefs from different tribals agree with me. So when I have to speak up and my voice gets really loud, I'm putting my point across because they say, well, what about, the Satangas, they, or Shabu, they don't understand because some of them haven't really been with them. They only know what the Creator has put out there in Mother Earth. But to explain to them more, they walk. So this is why some elders and the medicine man and woman do go out, do investigate, do the research. So we have that ability to give and teach our indigenous native children because the generation is coming more and more. But some of the indigenous natives are not thinking right because they have that power. If they have the power, they think they can do what they want. Excuse me. No, it is not like that. I didn't become an elder for nothing, and I didn't become a medicine woman for nothing. I might be 62 years old, but you know what? I'm going to have my feet on the ground, and I'm going to continue fighting for what's right. You can falsely cause, and I'll prove every time. Many people come to me for advice to help them understand, give them some wisdom. And this is why I said, okay, what can I do for you? I'm scared, I don't understand. Or can you pray over me for protection? I can do that. Also, many of my community has a medicine bag, and it has to be blessed by an elder and a medicine woman or man. And it is important to understand that you have been blessed and you are protected. Some councils say that it's just a waste of time in explaining to non-relatives. It's not. You'd be surprised that many non-relatives can understand if you take the time to explain. They will accept it. Some go out in the field and research, and they're wondering, what was this? What was that? But again, everyone likes to have their own say so. Everyone can be wrong at times. I admit I could be wrong at times too. And I do apologize if I'm wrong. But sometimes trying to communicate and give the advice, it gets like overloading because you're constantly repeating and repeating. But you know what? I don't care. I'll constantly repeat as much as I can. What are you cooking, Mike? I was thinking of lasagna today. Nothing good. Top ramen. Oh. Why do the Christians feel indigenous practice? Or, I asked that to a priest, and we both sat down. We both had disagreements. He said, for my age, I know more than him. He is the same age as me, and he's a priest. And he said, why and where did I get the knowledge? Mac and cheese and pork chops? See, the Christianity, the Catholics, Mormons, Jehovah's Witness, First Baptist Christian, they're completely different. Now, I'm not trying to disrespect anyone's belief in their religion, but I know that we indigenous natives have ceremonies so many can understand. And we all try to give the right answers. I don't put down no deacon, priest, fathers, padres. No. I respect them as they will respect me. If they don't care to speak with me, then that is fine. You know, they say that the only thing they've dealt with is evil. And I asked them, what is evil? They said the spirits have come into the person. Okay, as medicine person, we take care of that too. So it's the same thing, but they're not more powerful or misguidance. We both can have that communication. North Dakota, here, Spirit Lake Nation. I do know where that is. I have been there in that res. I've done many things there. Just as Rice Lake in Minnesota. Been there. See, when I go to the res, sometimes it's to bring documents or to help with the councils and put together the community for their powwows. I've been judges for many contests and stuff, from the children all the way up to the females and male dancers. And when there's little contests we give them a gift, in an envelope just for them, for dancing for Mother Earth, the Creator, for our community. Learning our ways are and is important. But again, some don't understand. So again, I'm addressing it. Me, I've done all of it, but like I said, with the drums. Oh no, I'm sorry. Yes, that is true. Some Christians, Catholics handle the spirits different. They tried their best to cleanse that person. Again, that's when an elder in a medicine that has more power to I put my energy, I drain myself. There's where I come to a good example. My husband's friend, he said that there's been black shadows in his home, and the son sees it, and the son is 9 years old, and he said it's there a lot at night. Okay. And they had called a Catholic priest, father, And he came in, did a prayer, and they smudged in a different way. That didn't work. It was okay for 2 days. So again, my husband said, let me tell my wife. Okay, me, myself, and other councils, we all do, and river water over our ears, wash our face with it. I start to smudge. I get water from the sink at the faucet, put it in my mouth, and I'll spit it into a bowl. Then I come in, I smudge, and I pray, and I'm taking all my energy to bring out, to come into me. So when you have a lot of bad energy there, and that becomes a really bad spirit, and there's trying to get into your child or into you, this is how it is. You get confused. You're emotional. Your mind is conflicting what is happening. So I know that I take pride in what I do. And when I go into someone's home to take out whatever negative, evil spirit is to bring into me, and I take it, I have to drive away, and then I smudge myself and I pour the river water all over me. Then I always ate bear root. Then I say, you're not come to me, you have to leave me now. And it drains me because I cleanse that whole house, every window, every bedroom, every door, from the front to the back. So that person, that family can be safe. Indigenous medicine elders that do, this is what we do. Sometimes we help many that to understand, yes. Some don't. They say the spirit, the bad spirits are they don't know how to handle. But be honest with yourself. Are you scared? It's a challenge for me, and I take it on. The dark shadows, they come more at night. Sunset, they start coming. You have to prepare yourself, and if you feel that your house has negativity, then you need to remove it immediately, because little by little it takes you. By taking care of yourself and able to cleanse your home, if you're not, don't know how, or you didn't give the proper directions, construction, then you really need to know that you have to be set in the mind strong to do the ceremony. But again, others don't understand. So this is why I come on to give you some more wisdom. My children, my blood children, all the ones I've taken care of, my adopted ones, they all know what to do when they're faced with evil. Majority, they come and ask me, Mama, can you do it? I'm not strong enough. You have to be strong-willed. You have to be very powerful in your heart and mind. One could say, I can do it because I'm strong. So I've seen many men and women say they're strong and they couldn't even do it because I come back in and I could still feel it. So it's very possible that you didn't cleanse it correctly. If you do part of your home, sometimes it could be hiding somewhere else, but you have to make sure that you cleanse your home with positive and strong beliefs. If you have shadows and different orbs, like I mentioned earlier with the orbs now, they can be a yellow, an orange, a blue, a green blue, and there can be like a black one. There is another one that's kind of grayish, and you have to learn and understand what those orbs mean. You can see many orbs in the trees or in the mountains. They say that it was brought to my attention in one of my Zooms this morning that there was a research saying they seen two different kinds of orbs and they were getting very bad negativity. Then if you're feeling that, more likely it is. The color will tell you. Excuse me. The bright white one, okay, that is the more powerful. That is kind. But the two that you have there, do you mind I say this, Karen? Or will you not allow me to share this? There is a friend that had many orbs in her home, and there were more negative and evil ones in her home. I had asked her to do this. She had someone come in and do something, but not continue to get rid of it or all that negative. They were still hiding, even in the picture frames. So I already spoke about the shadow people. There's many in the mountains and even in the homes if you don't correctly take care of it properly. But anyway, as we were speaking, she is to do this. And you know that when I spoke with her, I told her, do this, please. Smudge your home. This is an ingredient I need you to do to pour around your home, your doorways. Now, she told me they had left but a few, and I knew there's 4 in her home that are good, and they will stay with her. I have prayed and asked to give me the sight so I can be with them. I have communicated with them, and they're there to protect her. These 4 people, 2 of them are very, very who she loved, who she raised. They don't want her to feel alone. They want her to be happy as she was. There's many of the negative that was there causing her to get sick. So please, I ask them to leave. And I want her to continue to smudge and say the prayer. I have smudge sticks, different kinds, and I send a prayer every time someone asks me for it. That's what I do. I'm sure she hasn't been having anyone of those negatives coming back, but she has the good ones now with her. Now, when she says she doesn't want them, they'll leave. They can feel her. Sometimes they need to go and rest, but they always will come back if it's the good one, because they're connected with you. So she is protected by me also, and two other councils that were here visiting with me, and we prayed, and we gathered together to get in the sweat lodge so we can lift us to pray over her. Let's see, I see there's more people in the community that came. Danse, Jaelito, okay, Yatahe, greetings. Welcome to the community. I can feel my voice coming back little by little. Much love, Tennessee. Yes, many blessings, my friend. Area 51, Danse, nice to see you. Greetings, life. Yes, CP, thank you. If you enjoy listening to me give some guidance, speak of stories, hit the like button, subscribe, but I don't push or make anyone. That is up to you, but it helps me. I hope everyone is doing well and enjoying in the community. Thank you, everyone, that all my monitors are helping me with certain trolls. Does anyone have any questions? Thank you, JP. I'm from the Creator and my mother. I am an elder. I am Medicine Bearclaw. Yes, my gratitude and appreciation to all my monitors. I really do appreciate it. I am doing fine. I hope you all are doing well. Today, I see that my monitors were working today. Some days I have them, some days I don't. Wow. Don't know why I did that. I apologize. I've got a lot of battery. I'll plug it in just in case. message for you. If it concentrates enough, it can send it to you, to your mind. Usually it's someone from the past, spirit, and it's trying directly to give you a message, or just a simply hello. You might have thought of that person, so they sent a message to you. Tomorrow I go back to the doctor and I have physical therapy. So all tomorrow morning I will be busy. But I will be back on in the afternoon. Because I said I'm going to be off Facebook. And some of the council, I deleted them. I unfriended them. They got mad at me. I said, well, you're directing something that I didn't like, and you kept pressuring me about it and the Zoom meeting, and I do more than this person because this person just sits at a desk and answer a phone. And this is why I have her documents. So I told her I had enough and I wanted to delete her because I see her enough on the Zoom meetings. But it's okay. How are things over in Tennessee? I know that a few of my indigenous natives will be going that way. And they asked me if I was able to travel, and I said no, because I'm still not walking good enough. I do take small steps. So the walker helps me. As you see, it's right here on the left of me. I think I'm ready to have my couch back instead of this bed until I can get more strength coming from the couch. So even my recliner where I usually sit is still hard to get up. Oh, coffee break. Okay. Well, you can always email me. Can one of my monitors put my email on there? Join us, everyone. Thank you, CP. Many blessings, my friend. Yes. So everybody kept thinking that the eclipse is bringing us the end of the world. And I said, no, it's not the end of the world. It's just give Mother Earth the energy that she needs to recover from and to help out. So Dogman's in here? Where? Also, too, for those that have the stones, crystal stones, they also need to rejuvenate. Um, it's harvest time, so I will be making more sage. I have some hanging. I got a big whiff of perfume. It must be Mama Rainfeather. Now, that lady is 92 years old. Doesn't walk with a cane, doesn't walk with a walker, never been in a wheelchair, and she's a feisty one. She tells it like it is. Yes, she did. She wears perfume. Um, she cusses, and she'll argue. When you say something that is unpleasant, she comes out with a smart mouth. Her tongue is wild. I don't need to give up the country name. There's no need for that. But she's very direct. Her and I are a lot alike, but I don't, but the mouth, no. I don't like to yell, but I will get my point across. She is a joyful wildflower. Probably. She's I'm more stable. Is that a word? Just better word to say. She would she'd tell me, well, this person is acting like a fool, but in our language. So there is some English she would say, but she would just speak freely. She would tell me, come on, we need to go. We need to be up in the mountain. We have to go clear our mind. When it rained, she'd be in the rain, dancing, telling me, come on, let's go. Okay. I miss her. I know she says she's going to be around her grandchildren, and I believe she has, because every so often I'll pop up and see if I can see her somewhere. But majority, I know she's with me, and I know when it's time to speak up, because I can feel that a tap. So, and I will speak up. That is right. You will not allow it, and I will not allow you to. I will continue on. So I know that I just got a hint close to my Zoom meeting, and I wanted to wait a little longer. Ninash is mean grandmother. So many times it's, oh my, what a name. Really, people have names like that? Oh, goodness. Wow. Yes. uh, I know that Mama Rainfeather, and my mother were very close. Um, Mama Rainfeather would tell me, never give up, and I don't. My mother has been gone now 28 years, and Mama Rainfeather has been gone not quite a year, but she makes everyone smile no matter if they're in a bad mood or not. So she is a very unique person, and I enjoy learning many things from her. No, okay. Mirakashinda Hayete, Wesley. Um, if you want to donate, that is fine. I don't push anyone. I do protection medicine bags, and I pray over the bags for if you're ill and you need guidance. She is. She is, Karen. She will continue to be with you because she's the one that's guiding you. That is one of the orbs. I was going to start going live on weekends, but I'm unable to walk. I can only do a length of time. And I don't give up. There was a picture of this person emailed me and sent me a picture saying that they thought it was a juvenile satanga. They have a pool and they have trees right beside the fence, and they climbed. They said they saw something like reddish black standing by the tree on the opposite side of the fence, and then there's the pool. And this person told me in the email, wow, I think I have a visitor. And she sent me the screenshot. As I looked more and then I blew it up more, it was a bear. I told her, that's not a Satanga, that's not a Bigfoot or a Sasquatch, that is a bear. That looks like a young bear. So she was, are you sure? I said, if you blow it up, you can see the face, because Satangas don't have a muzzle. She's like, okay, she'll look again. Yes, that is very true. Here's another story. My mother's youngest sibling out of 17 that my nosul had, 17 children. And there were two left, the two younger ones. The baby, which is my uncle, he just passed. And I did the ceremony for them, for my uncle. But it was a very short one. Then I had to leave because They wanted the deacon, his son, to do it also. And they they told me if I could pray over their little, I believe they're called basset hounds, little weenie dogs. We love them too. We love those kind of dogs. My husband says once he retires, he would like to have one. And my relative told me that Noodles is his name, the little weenie dog, had passed that Friday away. And then my uncle had passed away that Saturday. So they were telling me they didn't understand why. And I said, because he knew he was going to go. He wanted to go first to meet with him along with the curator. They said, no, really? And I explained to the family, see, this one family is not really around all the powwows or the communication with their other relatives. This one kept a distance because they're too American, they say. That's what they say. Well, maybe we're just too Americans. So thank you, Debbie. I appreciate that. And I mentioned in the ceremony the reason the dog went. Okay, Mike. The reason why Noodles went to go meet the curator so he can be with my aunt and be at the Golden Gates, which is a better home, and to present him to come. He was there waiting for his daddy, my uncle, to come. See, animals are family. It could be a bird, it could be a cat, a dog. What else is there? I just, to a blink, I can smell the perfume again. Where are you? I can't turn my neck so much. I think she's by the sink. So, animals will, if they feel that they need to, excuse me, I need to, oh, I just popped. If they feel they need to stay back to guard the family members, the Creator gives them a choice. If you want to come to greet, that's fine, or you want to stay and protect. Yes, I will say yes, Karen, because with you, I picked up a lot, even before we spoken. Just from your video, I picked up a lot. And like I say, there's much, much, much more. And I know that things are going to start coming for you in healing. When my community puts their YouTube on here and others, you can join him and stuff, but I don't want you to go and be a troll on these sites, please, because most of these in my community, they're like family to me. So I wish, you be kind if you happen to go to their. So also, I know that many things here, and people try to understand and stuff. And I try to give them the opinion that they need to hear. Sometimes I scare many people, and I don't mean to, but I'm blunt. I'm not going to hide or lie about it. I'm very blunt over it. If you want me to seek what is necessary, then I will. So what I'll do is I'll pray, and then I'll ask for the guidance. But I'm a straight and honest person. I'm just, sometimes I'll be quiet because I'm still seeing what it is that you're either sad about or you're guilty about or misunderstanding in life about something. And it's better to have the truth. You're correct. That's why I'm very blunt. Sometimes my words are harsh and I don't mean to, but that is who I am. That's what got me here today. And I'm still going to continue being who I am, no matter what decision or what comes to me in life, because this is what I was taught. Hmm. Does anyone have anything? I hope everyone is doing. I'm getting my voice back. Oh, goodness. But I know I'm going to lose it again. I'm waiting for the other 40 people to pop up. I'm there. But still, it's not time yet. I still have a half an hour more. Oh, hi, hi. Much blessings, Mike. You're like a son to me that I give guidance and protect. You've come a long way, and I'm glad you took that journey on your own. Like I had mentioned before, this is what your calling is, and you do it very well. And I know many do appreciate and enjoy your channel and stuff. Sorry to show my. But again, I keep myself busy. Kinsiamyan. Does anybody understand what kansanyan mean? It means this. Do you know what that means? I believe that the only child of mine, Chulo, can read and speak and understand more than out of my 30. It goes her and Velvet. Her is Velvet Rain. That is her native name. They always tell me, speak to me, and I'll try to understand. So yes. You know, there's many different spirits, like I've explained to Mike, and I have explained a little to, yes, you, Chulo, you do understand what I say at times. And I'm very grateful that you do understand the language I speak or teach you. There's only two, Violet Rain and you. Oh, besides my blood kids. They understand. They just don't like to speak. Now, my son in Arizona, he does. And he also has a clan there because he's a firefighter out in the mountains, and he speaks the language. He speaks two of the language, and he says sometimes, Mom, when I'm mad at my captain, I speak in native tongue. I said, well, be kind, don't be hurtful. It's not good to learn that way. We get back to the spirits. So there is different kinds of spirits. Even when you are researching out there to the satangas and the other cryptid. So you have to, if you can feel a certain spirit come on strong, it'll tell you if it's a good spirit or it's a bad spirit or it's a sad spirit, because then you feel it and it comes on you and it will get you emotional. Sometimes it'll bring tears to your ears, to your eyes, and you hear the sadness of it. But honestly, everyone can know. Well, I got my third alert. So I'm going to stop here, and I wish everyone a very blessed day. I will be on tomorrow in the afternoon, probably more likely around 1:30 p.m. Central Time. Well, be safe, everyone. And if you need to email me, you can email me. If you have questions or if you want to get a protection medicine bag, I'll do a protection and a deep prayer of healing. So be safe out there. I will be okay. I will watch. I love you all. Be safe. Have a pleasant afternoon or evening. My children, I truly apologize. Therefore, many blessings and much healing come to you all. Okay? Hi. See you tomorrow.